We're back for round 2. Don't want any spoilers, so if you missed round 1, just skip it. We totally won.
We played very well.
Yeah, pretty much perfect. I think it was perfect Magic. So yeah, don't watch round 1. We totally won. It was about as amazing as you could expect, but not worth going to watch. Anyway, so we will play first. I think that's fine. Yeah, we even got a chance to maybe play a Brain Maggot on turn 2, which I think is a pretty sweet card. Haven't played it yet?
Yeah.
Gotta be pretty good. Never mulliganing again.
Looking ahead, are we going to go Steed or Maggot?
Well, let's see what happens on his turn 1 play. I think it's gotta be Maggot.
Really? I was going to say I think it's got to be Steed.
Oh, sweet. How did he get these lands?
I don't know how people do that.
I think there's a way to, like, go into your...
To load lands?
Like, your Mojo... No, like, in your Magic program files, and you can, like, switch it around so that your basic lands show up as differently. Like, you can go into the program files of Magic and, like, change a couple things.
Huh.
But that's pretty sweet.
It's the Zendikar land, right?
Yeah, I think so. They're pretty awesome. Those are like the coolest lands. All right, so we'll go Swamp. So you think Steed and maybe get
here's my reasoning.
Especially against black, maybe?
Whatever card that we're going to take out of his hand with Maggot, I mean, is it going to be a 2-drop? Probably not.
Probably not.
So we're going to want to beat down as big as possible and still take the best card next.
That works for me. It'll probably... I mean, if there's removal, we'll probably take that. We'll see what it is.
Yeah.
Looks like we might get to... Probably play it now, though, huh? See what's going on before we attack?
I would do that.
Yeah. And then we'll drop a forest, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, he's got all the sweet lands. Okay, I guess that's the way to see them. Lash of the Whip, Harpy, Return Centaur.
So it's Lash or Harpy. Lash removes the Maggot, but he's using 5 mana to do it. I mean, he does have the mana to get there, but...
Yeah, and at that point he gets a 2/2 and we have an Asp, probably.
Oh, that... Yeah, sure.
So, probably just pull the Harpy right now?
I would do that.
I think that's probably better. Okay.
So, I'll try clicking again, just to make sure. I think you have to click OK, and then they'll ask you to pick.
Okay. Harpy it is.
And...
Guess we can go ahead and attack.
Get to play forests.
Yeah, good point. I have done that before. It's never that fun. Forgetting to play your lands, putting yourself not a whole turn behind, but pretty close. Okay, so we know his hand is Lash of the Whip and Return Centaur right now. So I go ahead and attack. Lash of the Whip, Return Centaur, card we don't know.
2 lands.
Right. 2 lands, card we don't know. Alright, well I guess it's a Return Phalanx here. Since we can't play anything else.
Do we have other 5-drops? We have, I think, 1 more, right?
And a Marsh Mist Titan, but here it's 1, 2, 3...
That we can play.
Yeah, it's a 4-drop. Oh, there's an Acron Phalanx. That's a pretty good card, I think. I like Acron Phalanx. Okay.
Lands.
So here... I mean, we could fight here with the tactics and deal 3, but I think we just play Asp and pass, huh?
Well... Or
maybe the Thunderhoof and pass.
So the difference between the two, if we play the Thunderhoof.
Right, if we play that and then the tactics, it'll become a 5/6.
That does set up the tactics, and we definitely want that to be our extra tactics guy, right? Do we think we're going to do it next turn?
Well, the question, we know he has Lash of the Whip that he can play on his turn.
Yeah.
So that is one thing to keep in mind.
So maybe just go Asp?
Could be. The only other thing is that if he does Lash of the Whip here, I mean, he's going to probably do that anyway to get his Harpy back, but with the Asp, maybe he doesn't do that because now he thinks he's got to... I think maybe the Thunderhoof, because if he wants to play... if he wants to -4/-4 this, he loses his Insatiable Harpy forever.
Okay. Well, they both attack through the Phalanx.
And they both attack through the Phalanx. Let's do the Thunderhoof.
Okay.
I think that has the most upside. And don't forget, the Test and Tactics does give a guy +1/+1.
Oh.
So, I mean, you can fight and...
I did forget it.
And kill his guy also and get through it. So I mean, we could have done it and dealt 3, but...
So he plays Phalanx out this turn.
Okay, so he's going to Lash of the Whip this guy.
Yeah, right away. Right.
I mean, I don't think that's an unreasonable play. That's probably correct. But he does lose an Insatiable Harpy. Well, not forever. I mean, he can still kill this guy. It's not forever. But... Alright, well that's not terrible either.
I'll still just go Asp.
I think you still just go Asp. Again, I mean, we could Tactics and swing for 3, but I don't think that's the right play.
No, especially when we have heroic guys, we want them to be the extra.
So now we don't know what's in his hand other than a returned Centaur.
Yep. And we could have kept track of which specific lands he has, but I think that's it.
Yeah. Ooh. 0/5, gain a life.
Get a life.
Okay. That's probably wrong to pick us, actually, because many black-green decks have so much... we don't, but he can't really know that.
He made his read. He's sticking to it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's a Baleful Eidolon. That's pretty sweet. So do we want to just put that on the Nessian Asp and make it a 5/6 Death Touch? It can get through all his guys. Like, he cannot kill it.
I would... Well, let's see. If we swing, he just blocks with the Ram. Yes.
Probably, but that's okay. I mean, we don't really want to gain a life every turn, and
well,
we still have a...
Well, let's say that we just attack with the Asp, and he blocks with the Ram. So we're gonna play the Tactics, target that, and the Phalanx. Have the Phalanx fight the... Well, the Phalanx fight the Phalanx.
The Phalanx battle.
I mean, the other line...
I mean, you could just play the Tactics right now. You could play... Wait for it. Could play...
Well, I wouldn't mind just playing the Hoplite.
Well, you can play the Hoplite and double Tactics too, but obviously we couldn't target him. We could target him, but we couldn't use the fight ability on him.
Oh, you're right.
Because we have enough mana for that.
Yeah, yeah.
But, I mean, just making him a 3/2 doesn't really do like a ton for us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bonus value, but I think you're right that you're better off picking 2 of our guys. Like, if we put it on these 2 guys, then we can get rid of, like, 2. In fact, maybe we should just play the Tactics right now, kill the Phalanx and the Centaur, leave him with a 0/5 that gains 1 life, and we can swing with our team. That seems pretty reasonable. Kill 2 of his guys, swing with our team. He has to... I mean, he would still have to chump block here because our guy's going to be a 5/6. So if he blocks here, he chump blocks, or he takes 5 from it and blocks one of these guys and takes 6.
That does seem pretty strong.
All right. I think that's... And we can still play the Blood Crazed Hoplite.
Yep.
I mean, we do have to tap them so they don't actually get to attack. That's actually not the smartest of plays on my part. I forgot about that.
I mean, it still removes, and while he's tapped out, so...
I guess it doesn't matter which one we fight, really. They're both going to kill either one of them. Yeah. Oh. Well, right. All right. Well, that wasn't the most well thought out play, but
High level Magic, folks. You're watching it right here.
But we did remove most of his team, and we still can just play a Blood Crazed Hoplite, and we could even put a Baleful Eidolon on it if we want to.
You can attack with a Brain Mag.
I could.
Let's see if he... Oh, you don't know if he would have blocked?
No. So I forgot that you had to tap your guys. Underworld Coinsmith. 2/2, whenever it or another enchantment enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Black-white, pay 1 life, each opponent loses 1 life. Well, that doesn't really help unless you're winning a race, but gaining a life is good, I guess. Doesn't seem particularly strong on this board, but...
well, you can make us lose 2 life a turn.
Well, we can even Freakus Cure it right here, or we just hold it. What do you think? Freakus Cure it, though? Or do we... No, we probably just want to put a Baleful Eidolon on something. Make it death touchy. To make a Flesh Mad Steed 3/3, or put it on this guy and make him 4/3. I think we put it on this guy and make him a 4/3.
Agreed.
And now we can attack with the Flesh Mad Steed. Okay. I guess you still have to target even if there's no counters. Learn something new every day here. And boom, boom, boom. I mean, position looks pretty strong. I don't know what...
He didn't make us lose a life.
I don't know. Well, he's got to pay a life to do that.
That's
what I said. It's only good if you're racing. I mean, a 2/2 with...
Okay.
Okay, there's a Grim Guardian. Now we're losing a life. And
Yeah, no, that makes that card a lot worse.
No, that card's not as amazing. I mean, it's still 2/2 for 2, but it's harder to cast and whatevs. Well, we're still not Giant Nessie and Aspable. I think here we just do the same attack, and I guess if he blocks the Flesh Mad Steed, we can just Freakus Cure this guy. And we still trade.
Stats 1/4.
It's 1/4. I mean, I guess we don't even have to Freakus Cure that guy.
Okay.
So we'll just attack, same attack, and see what happens. I mean, he could double block here, but if so, we get a pretty sweet under Freakus Cure.
Is it worth curing the Ram?
That's the other possibility. I mean, we don't have anything else to do.
Well, we do now. What does that guy do? Grim Guardian?
He's just a 1/4. We have one on our deck. Whenever another enchantment on the battlefield, they lose 1 life.
Yeah.
It's not amazing unless you got a lot of enchantment stuff going on, but like he's already got 3 guys out there. Anyway, I mean, we let that go for now. I mean, do we want to get rid of that Ram? We're 1 land away from making this a giant asp. A giant pain in the asp.
It's 1 life.
I think we're probably okay just to pass and hold it. If he tries to, I don't know, bestow on this, then we Freakus Cure maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. I think we could cure the Ram just because we're ahead and we don't want him to gain life.
I mean, it doesn't make it harder to block the asp if we don't draw land.
Yeah.
Like, impossible. Oh, we have no cards, but that's okay.
F6 time.
Alright. Well, I would say our board position is strong. Okay, there you go. +1/+0 and gain lifelink until end of turn. So, I think that's just attack with the team. How many? We got 6, so we can only do 2 guys. But I guess that would have actually worked to get rid of the Ram as well. But, you know, you live, you learn, right? So, I believe it's the same attack. What do you think?
Yep.
I mean, yeah. If we do target this guy, he becomes 5/4, so a double block doesn't really work that well against the Blood Crazed Hoplite. Plus, he's got a Baleful Eidolon on him, so...
Yeah, double block doesn't work well anyway.
I think we just hold the Cruel Feeding here.
Yeah. Unless it's lethal.
Yeah. Target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature get -3/-3 until end of turn.
Okay.
Okay. He's a 1/2. Okay. So
we're probably gonna have to use it to trade.
I mean, might as well do that and pick this guy. These two guys.
Yeah.
Pretty big fan of the Nessian Asp. Kind of sad we didn't get there with our monstrosities, but you know, what are you gonna do? This guy's pretty good at 6/4 as well. 6/4 Death Touch, or 5. I guess it's 5/4.
It's tough.
Hey, there's the High Priest.
We're only up 29-3.
Yes, spell that target name. Return target creature card. Yeah, so he can bring back the Ram.
He's got one card in hand, which is likely a land.
Target creature card of the converter cost mana costs 2 or less. So he can bring back the Ram or the Underworld Connections if he gets there, but
The Ram or the what?
the not the Connections. Underworld Coinsmith.
Oh, yeah.
Enchanted creature gets +1/+3 and has Death Touch. I guess that probably goes on this guy, right? Just make him a 3/5, or I could put it on this guy and make him a 2/4.
I was just thinking, can we lethal? No. Yeah, I guess the Steed anyway, and he's in double chump mode, right?
Well, let's see. Yeah, he's got to block both because they're both lethal. If they're both lethal, then we attack with this too. But you can get through for 1 damage. You wouldn't.
I would just play it on the Steed and attack with 2.
Okie dokie. Had a video freeze up there. Not surprising, but didn't miss any plays. Put the Aspect of Gorgon right here. And we're not going to attack with the Brain Maggot, even though it's probably a free attack.
And if he has to double chomp, then we're so far ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. We could have him down to 2. But we're probably lethal next turn.
Here comes the fated kill all you guys. Oh!
That's probably...
Play the planes. Why doesn't he want to scry 2?
I guess now we might as well attack with the Brain Maggot.
Why?
Well, because... I don't know. What if he has a way to get rid of them? I don't know. You're right, I guess. Why not?
You want to put him to -4 instead of -3?
Brain Maggot was pretty good that game. I mean, it only got Insatiable Heartbeat, but it was our choice.
Yeah, I mean, like a removal spell.
Very much like a Thoughtseize.
Yep. Better comparison.
Alright, so assuming we go to a next game here, what are we looking at? A Lash of the Whip, crappy creatures, some good creatures, some defensive guys. He's got kind of an interesting mix. I mean, it's mostly a defensive deck, I guess.
Jeez, what's this guy's problem? Why is he playing so slow?
Some people. I'm not really sure. Don't know the new set by heart or anything. I don't think there's any 7 mana kill all your stuff instant speed. There is the what is it called? Like Silence the Believers or whatever, but I think that only gets 2 guys at 7 mana.
Well, I told you the card he could have. Faded, whatchamacallit?
Yeah, we did pass one.
Did we really?
The one that maybe it's not Faded. The 7 mana return target creature from the graveyard to play, it gets indestructible.
Oh, yeah.
It gains indestructible.
But I mean, that wouldn't have saved him.
No. But he could have it.
There's a white 7 mana card that kills everything.
Yeah, that's not an instant though.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. If you play it on your turn, you get to scry. If you play
Yep.
it on their turn. That's right. Faded Retribution?
Sounds right.
I think it's a Retribution. Stupid Faded Retributions. He must not have had that. Oh, we actually have no Marshmas Titans in our deck right now, so I guess we're probably not going to draw that. Is there anything we don't like? Cruel Feeding was okay there. I mean, it wasn't the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to take it out for something? His deck is fairly slow. I did see there were at least 3 or 4 enchantment creatures if we want to bring this in. Like, we did see 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, actually, against this guy with enchantment creature deck, sure.
So, do we want to bring in the Fade too, or just this?
Well, let's see what we're cutting first.
Okay. Probably this, right? Or... I mean, he's super slow and defensive. Maybe we don't need a return Phalanx.
Yeah, I think so.
That doesn't seem to do much against him.
I hate having heroic guys and a minimum of ways to target.
Well, this doesn't seem to do much against him. I mean, we saw 1/4s and a couple 2/2s, but for the most part, like, nothing that seemed like we really need a return Phalanx.
I'd be surprised if he overran us.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So maybe just like this. Do we want another Fade into Antiquity? What would we play that over? Aspect of Goron actually seemed pretty good against this guy. I think maybe just like this.
Yeah, that card could be better than I'm giving it credit for.
I don't know. I mean, it was okay there. If you can... The fact that it gives +1/+3, I mean, that makes even your...
3 toughness with Death Touch.
Yeah, I mean, you can block...
The +1 is kind of silly almost,
yeah.
but
yeah.
The 3 toughness makes it very hard to even trade,
let
alone...
Yeah, it makes it problematic. Let's run it with the Cruel Feeding and see what happens.
Okay. You gonna stop it?
No.
You just started.
Yeah. So...
Ugh.
We've opened some pretty terrible hands, really.
That's true.
If we had one more land instead of any of these cards, it would be a pretty decent keep, although I guess there's still 3 green cards. But, like, the rest of the hands, I mean, if you had lands, it's pretty good, but we're gonna ship that one. That's fine.
Gotta go with it.
Squelching Leeches might be okay, and we got a 2 and a 3 and a trick if we ever draw that. So, okay. We are on the draw. Gotta play a little bit quicker, probably.
Oh, no, the line's good.
Yeah. Might as well just Brain Maggot it up unless we draw a 2-drop. Did not. What do we want? Bioblight kills our guy. We got a 1/4, a 2/3, another way to kill our guy, or a 2/2.
He has 2 Bioblights? Jeez.
Well, I guess we didn't see any black coming from this guy.
So it pretty much doesn't matter.
Well, he doesn't have a swamp to cast Bioblight right now, but I guess maybe this guy? I mean, he's gonna kill our guy anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, well, just slow him down. Whatever you would play next, that guy.
2/3, yeah.
Actually, shoot, I guess there's an argument for Scholar, because he can start draining us if we're both doing nothing.
It's going to take a while, and we have a Servant. It goes the other way.
Jeez, 2 Bioblights. That's rough.
We could open, I mean...
Swamp Servant?
Yeah, I guess Swamp Servant. I was going to say, I mean, if we hold Necrobite, we can keep this guy alive, because he plays... Oh no, it's -3/-3, you cannot regenerate that. Okay, Swamp Servant it is. The Squelching Leeches is a 3/3, and it'll get bigger and bigger. I guess we probably actually don't want to play it as a 3/3 because of Bioblight. We probably want to wait until it's a 4/4. We can attack with this guy. I probably should have wrote down what he had in his hand, but there were 2 Bioblights. We have the Nyx Fleece Ram.
Yeah, he did not have that.
No, he did not. I mean, he'll probably block here. We could Necrobite and get rid of it. Let's see what we draw here.
Well, he's Bioblight in response, so let's not do that.
Okay. Oh, true. Well, now we can play this as a 4/4. I mean, there's no reason not to attack with it here, right? I mean, I guess it stops him from attacking, but... I think we just attack and then play Squelching Leeches, and he wants to Bile
Well,
Blight.
we could also leave up Savage Surge to counter Bile Blight.
It's true.
He'll probably go for Rain Maggot.
So you want to just drop Forest and...
Actually, what do you think he targets with his Blight? His first Blight?
Well, right now this guy doesn't do a whole lot for him. It's just a 2/3, but it is...
It doesn't matter. He'll play the other one on his turn. I would just go Swamp Leech.
Well, might as well attack, right?
Sure.
Make him play it.
Well, I mean, he'll just block. And...
Right, but I mean, it still untaps if he doesn't kill it. You gain 1.
Sure.
Because of Bile Blight, I mean, we still can't really attack or block with this guy. Because he just makes him a 1/1.
He's going to play 1 out now.
I mean, it seems like if you hold open 2 swamps, you're planning on playing 1. Probably to get your guy back. Nope, Servant. Okay. I mean, with Necrobite and Savage Surge, this guy's probably going to live and do some work.
Hey, how does it work? I'm thinking a little bit ahead here. Well, it doesn't matter, because he's not going to hold Bile Blight up. Yeah, okay. I was going to ask, if you have damage go onto, say, the Leech, let's say 2 damage goes onto the Leech, and then he plays -3/-3, and you regenerate. Still regenerates him, yes? Because he'd be a 1/1 with lethal damage.
I mean, it would regenerate him, but then as soon as the -3/-3 hit, if it was enough to bring him below X1, it would make him die.
Huh?
I don't know if I understood your question.
Okay, no, let's say that we attack in with the leeches and he
these leeches
blocks with his Alseid.
Right.
Not that he would.
Right.
But say he did, and it takes 2 damage, and he goes Bile Blight, we Necrobite.
Right.
That does regenerate.
Yeah, because he's still a 2/2. He's whatever, a 1/1.
1/1 with lethal damage on him. Gotcha.
So that's why I played this. So I'm just going to attack with the leeches here. I think we got to attack. This regenerates it anyway, and then +2/+2. So I don't think there's any reason not to attack here.
That's fine.
I mean,
when
we
he
will take
blocks with the ram, as I'm sure he will.
Then we have to decide if we want to kill it with one of these things. I mean, I guess that's the question.
If we're not going to do that, then we
shouldn't attack. But we do need to play quick. So what do you think? Attack or no?
Do we want to use those to kill a ram? That's the question.
Well, his board state is going to be not very... I mean, he doesn't really have profitable blocks of this guy if we get rid of a ram, right? But I guess we just wait 1 turn and then he's 5/5 anyway. Well, as soon as we hit a swamp. Alright, let's just pass.
Okay.
We got blocks, plus we got ways to keep our guy alive, so we can play both of these if we have to keep this guy alive. Obviously, we have to keep this guy alive. Maybe even this guy. Alright, I think we just play a servant and pass.
Yep. Let's try getting drained by the Scholar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely going to try to clock us, and I don't blame him one bit.
Well, no, that's what I would do. That's why we're going to go for it. We will attack with Servant of Timuret. If he wants to double block with these guys to try to kill it, we'll Necrobite it and regenerate it. I guess...
Necrobite and Savage Surge?
Well, he gets -3/-3. No, -3/-3 makes it so he doesn't deal any damage. So, Death Touch does nothing if your guy deals no damage. Ooh, Aspect of Gorgon on a 1/8 ram. Alright, I take 1 if you want to attack. He's not, it's just a blocker.
It's not a defender, is it?
No, but he's not going to attack with it.
Is there a read you're sticking to it?
I mean, I can attack here. I can attack here, and when he blocks, I can Necrobite. And
yeah, okay.
do we attack with the leeches too? No reason to do that, I guess. I mean, if he double blocks, we're gonna have to play Necrobite anyway. I guess we still get rid of 2 guys that way. He's not gonna do that, I don't think. All right.
Hero. Oh yeah, this is setting up for a very long, grindy game.
Yeah, it's not a good 9-minute game.
Well, it is. There's only one problem with that.
That's reasonable. What do we want to attack with? I mean, again, anything gets Death Touch with this guy, so...
I would just keep going serving.
I mean, we're not getting anywhere because he's gaining a life a turn.
Yeah, and he's going to start draining a Scholar now.
Right. I think we're going to have to attack with something else because we're going to lose on time.
Well, but what else can we attack with that gets through Wildlight?
Leeches.
Does it?
With Necrobite. So he blocks with something. He either blocks here straight, and then we play Necrobite and keep our guy alive.
Okay. Okay, yeah, do it.
And we have Setessan Tactics too, which can get rid of these guys.
What about Hero? Or, Blood Crazed. Oh, there we go. What about Blood Crazed? We have 3 ways to target.
We do. It just makes him 3/2 though.
Alright, just go serve in. What's his name?
Leeches. I mean, we obviously have to put pressure on. We either have to use these tricks badly and lose, or we have to win. So,
yeah.
I mean, okay. So now we just put Necrobite on there.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a big game.
All right. Alright, so gaining 2 a turn.
Yeah. We can also Setessan Tactics here and here, and just we could kill the Scholar, but let's wait.
Okay.
See what I'm saying though?
Yep.
Because that makes him 4/3. We can get a sheep back. Okay. Sheep back. Alright, I think we just keep attacking with these 2 guys for now.
Alright.
I mean, that does let us do this on an extra guy. If we play that, what can we do? We can kill this guy. He can sacrifice this guy to return an enchantment from his graveyard to his hand. So we can kill it right now.
I would just keep attacking. Well, it still has the 1 vial black, right?
Yeah. Right.
I would wait until he plays that.
Okay.
Force him to play it on something.
Okay. Take 5's okay.
Yep.
Now I can use it to do nothing great. Okay.
I wouldn't do that.
Hey, we're at almost 10-7.
Huh?
6:51 left. We're gonna get timed out this round, so we're just gonna warning, suboptimal plays upcoming.
No, we're just gonna win this game. We're all in.
Well, we are all in on this game. It's like game 3.
I've won in a minute 30 before.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that we're in the board position to do that.
No, game 3, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, no, it can be done. He's only got 2 cards, so do we, but ours are pretty reasonable. We know one of them is Bioblight.
That's not what he's playing.
Oh, shit. Herald of Torment.
Yipes.
Now we can
can't do
play.
anything about that.
Oh, waste of test and tack. Oh, you're right.
Blights.
Yeah, you're right.
Pass.
That's not good. Well, the good news is this game may be over quicker than we were talking about. Although he probably just passes, right? Yeah. It's not the right color.
Was it a 5/6?
Yeah. But he can make our guy a 2/2. He makes our guy a 2/2. We make him a 3/3, 4/4, 5/5. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Just attack with this and...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we can attack with this until we get another swamp.
He's going to lose a life a turn.
Yeah, except for he gains a life a turn.
Yeah. Well, but, I mean, offsets. You pass?
Right. He's just going to take one instead of worry
Well, yeah.
about another necrobite.
I mean, he's playing it to make it as long of a game as possible.
Right.
We might just want to concede pretty soon.
It's not an unreasonable option. Oh!
Yep.
Now we'll play it.
Yep.
On this guy.
Yep.
No, actually...
We don't need any black, do we?
No. This is not a tell. And we're tapping 5 swamps and have open... Actually, I guess we can't attack with this guy because we can't regenerate him now. So, there it is. Baleful Eidolon is probably one of the few cards there that makes me think, like, okay, now we have to play a little bit longer. See what happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Didn't try for it.
Alright, didn't go for it. Alright. He really is going to try to time us out, I guess. Okay, so here we can actually Savage Surge and Setessan Tactics on... Savage Surge. Oh no, that's we're one short. What do we play here? Just Savage Surge?
How many damage on him?
5.
So Savage Surge doesn't do it?
You're right. Alright, sincere apologies here.
Trying to play fast and not lose recording time.
Lost a video. So played both the Savage Surge and the Setessan Tactics on this guy to keep him alive after the Bioblight block. Used it to kill the Ram. Attacking, going to play a Grim Guardian. You're caught up.
Yeah. What do you get back?
I'm assuming the Ram, but...
Yeah.
Oh. Why didn't... What the hell? Okay, I must have just mistapped. And we're F6ing through. Let's see what he got back. The Ram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wants to make it go as long as possible.
That's very reasonable. He's at 18 life. I mean...
No, if I was him, I would be doing the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing we can do but keep attacking with a 6/6 Death Touch.
Alright, that's not a big worry.
That's not too bad. We are almost certainly going to get timed out of this, though.
Now we're going to win.
And we do have a 6/6. Alright, he's gaining life, he's dealing damage. Oh shoot, we didn't save our Servant of Timurat. That's what I didn't do.
For what?
Because he blocked. We're supposed to regenerate it and keep it alive.
Oh. Yeah, that was a pretty big mistake.
That is a huge mistake. That gives us 1 life back and we lose next turn. In fact, we lose next turn.
Okay.
Because we got 2 flyers in the air.
I
we lose next turn either way.
We would have lost.
So we had nothing to do there. Okay, so we have 4 minutes, 10 seconds to try to get through.
What can we sideboard to make this as aggressive as possible?
Maybe a Necrobite?
Sure. I would do that.
What else? Fade into Antiquity, try to get rid of Rams or one of his... He's got a million enchantment cards.
I agree. Like, this is the highest density of enchantments I've seen in the deck.
Don't need a Starbreaker. Although, I mean, it does get auras, but... Weight of the Underworld?
It's kind of a 2-for-1, right?
What? No, because, I mean, we haven't seen a whole lot of auras, though. They're just enchantment creatures, not as auras.
Yeah, fair enough.
Weight of the Underworld, -3, -2. That gets a couple of his guys, makes his other guys weaker.
We're already making a cut. What's our cut?
Cruel Feeding? I mean, we're not trying to win a long, grindy, lifelinky game.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe. Oh, wait, we gotta make another cut for that Necrobite.
What else? Oh, the enchantment removal. The slowest thing that extends the game.
Serpents, maybe? And
yeah.
They're not terrible, but...
Yeah,
I mean, or do you just get rid of 5 drops?
No, the Servant, as good as it is...
I mean, or maybe Grim Guardian? It's just a 1/4 that deals 1 damage when you bring in enchantments.
Yeah, you're right.
That might be
At
worse.
least Servant drains.
Alright, so let's do it. Let's go and play super fast.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going. Yes, I would. We're keeping it. Probably gotta be turn 2 Steed, right?
Yep.
Got to keep on moving. Plus you put an Aspect of Gorgon on, maybe. And he's a 3/5 Death Touch. I don't know, we'll see about that. I still think those are pretty sweet lands. I don't... Magic should just give you that option. Like, either give the option or don't give the option. Like...
Well, it's kind of like you're in the know.
Oh, I guess I probably could have played that Aspect of Gorgon here, but oh well.
No, I
Play
like
Brain Maggot.
Yeah. Keep in mind that we got enchantment removal.
Alright, we're going to pick something fast. We got 3 minutes, 50 seconds.
I have plenty of time.
Ooh, shit.
Jeez.
Bioblight, Aspect of Gorgon. There's the Fated Return.
He does have
Grey
it.
Merchant. He can't cast the Ram, but it is annoying. But we do have Fade into Antiquity, so I guess leave the Ram, take a Bioblight maybe? And we've got to do it quick, whatever we're doing.
It's 2. Yeah, I guess take a Blight. That forces him to use the Blight on a 1/1.
Yeah. To get another Bioblight back. Guess there's no reason to put an Aspect of Gorgon on something. Yep. Yep. You got it, buddy. So now we just pass, right?
Yep.
Nessian Asp next turn.
Yep.
Hope that's FTW. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a grindy deck. That's for sure.
I attack him.
And just trade?
Yep.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we got 3 minutes exactly. Yeah. Go for it, buddy.
And we can Fade to Antiquity his guy?
Not his guy, but his Gorgon.
Oh, his guy's not an enchantment creature?
No. So I think we should do that, though.
Yeah.
Do we play Aspect of Gorgon on one of our guys? The Asp?
Yeah.
Do we go all in on Asp?
Yeah.
What about on this guy? It makes him a 3/5.
I would trade.
I hear you. I want to be more aggressive.
Okay.
Especially since I might want to make the Asp monstrous next turn. And we got 2.5 minutes. I hear what you're saying. You're not necessarily
Yeah,
wrong.
that's fine. That's fine.
I want to be aggro here.
I like the quick decisions, whether you're right or wrong.
Well,
dude, play land.
And attack. Don't skip through the attack phase.
And play the land on the second main.
So what you're saying is I should play a land, attack,
Oh man.
and play a guy maybe? Well, that's why you don't leave yourself 2 minutes, and you don't play bad.
We got 2:30. We're fine. He has no planes. He's gonna lose because he has no planes.
All right. Well, how about we play stuff this turn? He's got 9. It's not like we want to attack and win, right?
Alright, I was trying to get you to use F6. F6 is not for you. F6 is,
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is now we should attack.
Hooray.
He does have another Bioblight. He can make this guy 0-2, but then he takes 7.
Sure. Going in advance, if he tries to chat with you, do not respond. That's just getting you to time out.
For people new to watching the videos, I'm not usually that terrible. Alright, there's the Bioblight we spoke of. Not shocking.
No,
do you play the Blood Crazed Hoplite here, or do you monstrous this guy and deal 7? Okay. Alright, we've got an 8-9
Play
who's...
your Herald of Torment, dude.
Yeah, Herald of Torment's good here. So he kind of got screwed here on this game, but, you know. -2, -2. Okay. I will take it. I assume a block is incoming. We will have 2 lethal creatures next turn, because I'm going to play one.
Good.
Yeah. Even going to play the swamp.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay, so that's game over.
Woo!
Never a doubt. Never a doubt. I actually just felt bad for the guy. I mean, game 2 was really good. I let him give him 1 turn to try to get back into it. Just 1 turn, don't play land, don't attack. If I could not have drawn a card, I would.
I honestly do feel bad for the guy. Like, playing against an aggravatingly slow opponent is not fun.
Well, lucky for him, he didn't have to do that. But if I could have not drawn a card that turn, if Magic Online gave me that option, I would have just not drawn a card. Try to give him a chance. That may seem like a nice guy. He's got sweet lands, and don't draw a card. Don't play a land. Don't attack. Don't play a Blood Crazed Hoplite.
I have to say, just from looking at his deck, he's going into the chump round.
He's going
avoid
into
0-3 round.
He's going into the avoid 0-3 round. His deck looked pretty reasonable, actually.
Pretty solid.
look better than ours.
Well, I didn't want to say it, but
Yeah. Well, facts are facts. Opinions are opinions. That may be one or other or both. All right, going to round 3.
all right.
Hey, we I don't know if I mentioned this. Drafted in Elspeth, so it's like it's free driving and a pack.
We're ahead by